Can you
Hello,
guys hear?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. So can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
My voice is clear to you, all of you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, all right. So welcome to my class, virtual class. So class in total 22 students. Now only 4 of you are present now. So maybe we should wait for 2 or 3 minutes for others to join. Okay. Let us wait for 2 or 3 minutes. Let them join. Then we are going to start our class. Am I clear to you?
Okay, sir. Okay.
All right. And next time, I am requesting all of you, please change your name by using your ID and name. By combine your ID and name. From the university, you get ID, your university ID, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so change your name. I mean this Zoom username by using your ID and name. Then it will be easy to understand. Okay, who is who?
Okay, sir.
One by one, your friends are joining. So let us wait for.
Name rename করার
And during the class time, if you have any problem, let me know. Okay, any kind of problem, voice problem. Okay, internet
Okay,
problem.
sir. Okay.
And all of you got my email last night, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's right. So is this your first class in this virtual platform in IUBAT, or you already participated in other class?
This is our second class.
Second class. So which one was your first class?
Yes. Can't hear you properly, sir.
Which one?
English,
was your
English,
first
sir.
class?
English one, sir.
English.
And how was your experience there? Was that good?
Sir.
Yes, good, sir.
Yes, sir. That was good.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so already we have 10 participants in this class. So let us wait for a few more minutes so that others can join. Okay, so I think it's better to start our class. We already spent 3 minutes for.
So can you just give us the permission of renaming our name? We can't edit our name, sir.
From your profile, you can change your name. From the next time when you enter into the Zoom, please change your name. Okay. Or from my side, I can also change your name, but it will be tough for me. Okay, to change one by one. Okay, so I guess we should start our class. Okay, let's start the session. So again, I am welcoming all of you in my virtual class. Today we are going to conduct class CSC 104. That means Computer Fundamental Lab class. My voice is clear to you. Again, I am asking. My voice is clear to you. Can you guys hear me?
Sir, network problem, sir.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear
Connection
you.
is very poor, sir.
Okay, all right. So at first I would like to give my introduction. I am MM Rakibul Hassan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And in this summer 2020 semester, I'm going to take your CSC 103 and CSC 104 course. CSC 103 means this one is the Computer Fundamental Theory course, and CSC 104, this one is your Computer Fundamental Lab course. I basically responsible to take the classes of these two courses. And I would like to give my introduction first. As I already mentioned, I am working here as senior lecturer, and I joined in this university in the year of 2016. From 16, I am working with this IUBAT university. I completed my graduation from this university, IUBAT. So in a sense, I can say that I am one of you. I am one of the proud alumni of this university. After completion of my graduation, I have completed my master's from Dhaka University under Management Information System. And I completed my master's in the year of 2018. Before joining this university, I have 1.5 years work experience in a multinational company, and the company name is Daraz.com. You already know the name of the Daraz.com because nowadays this one is very popular. And I also have one additional responsibility in IUBAT. I am playing role as professor under officer in IUBAT BNCC Platon. Basically, we have one BNCC Platon, two BNCC Platon in IUBAT, and I am in charge of those Platon as well. So this is my short introduction and what remains. Okay, my contact details. In my course outline, you will get my contact details. That means my phone number, my email address, my office room number, and other information you will get inside the course outline. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
About my introduction, do you have any other curiosity, any information you would like to know about me, which is relevant? If not, then I can move to the next session.
Sir,
Okay. Yeah, please.
beside this course,
Mhm.
which else course do you take?
Okay, so usually I basically take computer fundamental, this one, then programming C, then operating system, and my specialization on MIS, Management Information System, then fundamental of electronics, then software engineering, system analysis and design. These are the courses I usually do. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right. So now I would like to discuss about the course outline. So you already know that university, basically in university, we basically follow this course outline as syllabus. In your school or in your college, you are very familiar about the syllabus, but in the university, we call it course outline. Now I would like to discuss about the course outline. That means in this someone share, okay, do not share anything. So in this four months, what are the topics we are going to cover, and what are the rules regulations we have to follow under this course. So I am sharing my document with you. Let me know whether you can see the course outline or not. Can you guys see my screen now?
Not yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So I am basically sharing one PowerPoint presentation with you, and I believe that all of you can see this PowerPoint presentation slide. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So as I already mentioned, today we have a class on this CSE 104. This is the course code CSE 104, and the title of the course is Fundamental of Computers and Application. This is the title. And today we have 2 hours consecutive class, and first hour I would like to spend with this course orientation. That means first hour I am going to give my introduction, I am going to give the course introduction, and after that you will give your introduction. And second hour we will discuss about the course content. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So let's start this course orientation slide. So now you can see that this is the summer 2020. Your semester is summer 2020. What happened inside the university? We have 3 semesters. Basically, university is different than college or school level. Okay, so here we have 3 semesters. First semester is spring semester, second semester is summer semester, and third one is fall semester. So you enroll in this university in summer semester. So this is the summer semester 2020. And again, you can see the course code and course title, and here you can see the course credit hour. So this one is course credit hour. Credit hour means you have to spend, for lab class, you have to spend 2 hours in a week with me. That is the thing. That means we have 2 hours class in a week. Okay, that is the thing. And here you will get my contact details. My name is MM Rakibul Hasan, and my designation is senior lecturer. Basically, I am the faculty under Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And here you will get my contact details, my email address, hasan.rakib@iubat.edu. So I'm requesting all of you, please take note of these 2 information. My email address, hasan.rakib@iubat.edu. Because if you face any difficulty, any problem, then you can send me email. Okay.
Sir, email
Sir,
message please, sir.
can you repeat, please, the email address?
Message, sir, please.
So hasan.rakib@iubat.edu. Hasan, you can see the
Yes, yes,
my
yes.
email address on screen, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can see.
Okay, right. So all of you should see. Okay. Okay, all right. And after my email address, you can get my mobile phone number. My mobile phone number is 01925 936603. Okay. And please save this mobile number in your mobile phone so that I can call you and you can recognize me. Okay. And this is my faculty room number 718. Okay. As university is closed, so you will not be able to contact with me in my office room. But when university will be open, on that time you can contact with me in my office room, and my office room is 718. Okay. So this is my contact details. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So for now, please take note my email address and my mobile phone number. Save my mobile phone number because anytime I can call you. Okay.
Okay,
So that
sir.
you can recognize me. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now I would like to mention what is the main objective of this course. Why I'm going to teach you the course, or why you should learn this course. Here you can see in total 3 objectives, and the first objective is to develop a skill in browsing, web browsing, and searching on internet. That means here we will learn how we can use web browser, as well as we will learn how we can search anything by using search engine. Then second one, to develop a skill in writing and sending formal email. That means we are going to learn about how to use email in a formal manner. Okay. Then the third point, to develop skills in operating computer, performing data and word processing function using popular applications like Microsoft Office Word, Microsoft Office Excel, Microsoft Office PowerPoint. That means we are going to learn about how to use Office, how to use Excel, and how to use PowerPoint. Okay, right. So these are the main objectives of this course. And this lab course is very important because in the university, when you will submit your application for any purpose, you are not allowed to write down or give any handwritten document. You have to make it computer composed. Okay. Or when your teacher asks you for assignment, on that time again you have to use computer composed format. Your teacher, for the different presentation, they might ask you about PowerPoint presentation. So how to use PowerPoint presentation, how to make PowerPoint presentation, how to give PowerPoint presentation, you have to know that. Okay. So in this course, we are going to discuss about those things. Okay, right. I think you guys are very clear about this course objective. Okay, now I would like to mention about the textbook. So this book basically published by from our department, but you are not going to get the physical book now as we are basically facing the corona pandemic situation. I'm going to give you the soft copy of this book. Okay, I'm going to give you the soft copy of this book. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Then next point I would like to discuss consultation hours. So do you have any idea about consultation hour, anyone? What is consultation hour? Okay, so let me clarify it. So during the class time, if you're not able to understand any point, if you need more clarification about a specific point, on that time, you can communicate with me during this time and during this day. Okay, this is a specific day and a specific time. I'm going to wait for you. If you have any problem, you can solve your problem during this time. Okay, as because I have number of classes, other classes, I have number of official meetings. So always I will not be accessible to you guys. So these are the time and these are the days when I will be available for you guys. So this is the consultation hour. So if you need any help, you can knock me on in this consultation hour. And
So will we get this? So will we get this PowerPoint presentation? Soft copy.
I'm going to give you all the soft copy, okay, to you guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, I will mention from where you are going to get this soft copy. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, right. So class session. Class session means your class routine. Okay, you guys are from section B, isn't it? You guys are from section B. So your class time is 2:15 to 4:15. That means 2 hours consecutive class we have. Okay, and the day is Wednesday, and the lab number given here, lab number 2. Basically, in the university, IBT University, we have in total 6 computer labs. 6 computer labs. So all of them are highly configured and highly furnished. Okay, highly advanced lab we have, and some labs are specialized for networking. Some labs are specialized for software work. Some software engineering. Some labs are specialized for hardware related work. Okay, but as this corona pandemic situation, you will not be able to access those labs, so you have to rely on this virtual class. Okay, for now. So when university will be physically open, on that time you will be able to this lab. Okay, right. So this is the class time. So do you guys have any questions? I saw one person raise hand. Any question, anyone so far?
Sir, do we have MacLab?
Sorry, I'm not getting your question. Can you repeat the question again?
Do we have MacLab?
MacLab means what? I'm not getting your question. Can you please clarify it?
I heard in VUET there is a MacLab. Apple Computer Lab, MacLab. Is there any MacLab in our?
Okay, Macintosh. Okay, I understand now. Okay, right. Okay, so right. So we do not have any, Mac PC, but whatever the PC we have, all of them are, they are basically highly configured, as I already mentioned. You will get like Core i7 microprocessor, 4 GB RAM. Whatever the work you have to do with the, advanced work, okay, you can do that one by using the computer available in the lab.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay. And on demand, okay, on demand, if you guys need, like if you want to work with Ubuntu, okay, or if you want to work with Macintosh operating system, on that time you can give requisition to the lab. Okay, on your requirement, if varsity permit that one, varsity will provide that facility to you. Okay, that is simple. Don't worry about it. You can use Ubuntu, you can use Macintosh, you can use some other operating system if you need to use. Okay, that is simple.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so the next point I would like to discuss about, this one is very important, evaluation. That means at the end of the semester, what is our main goal? We have to learn something as well as we have to secure a very good CGPA, isn't it? Okay. So how you will be able to secure a good CGPA? Okay. So here is the mark distribution given. Out of 100 marks, assignment and viva. I'm going to give you assignment time to time. I can take some viva session, conduct some viva session. For those sessions, you have in total 10% mark. Am I clear to you? Okay. So next one is your attendance. In your lab class, attendance is very important. Okay. If you miss a single class, you will you will lose a good amount of marks. In attendance, you have 20% mark. Okay. Lab or project report. At the end of your semester, you have to submit a lab report. Okay. Inside the lab report, you have to write down 14 to 15 experiments. Okay. So for this lab report, on this lab report, you have in total 25% mark. And for the lab course, we do not have any first term and midterm examination, but we have final examination. In the final examination, we have in total 45% mark. So in total, 100% mark. That means individually, I am going to evaluate you on into this 100 marks. Okay. Am I clear to you? Mark distribution. Mark distribution is clear to you?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Again, I'm repeating: assignment 10%, attendance 20%, lab report 25%, final examination 45%. In total, 100. Any question, please?
Sir, what is the mark distribution in mid, first mid and second mid?
Okay, for lab examination, there is no first mid and second mid. Directly, you have to sit for final examination. Okay.
Yeah.
But in theory course, we have first mid and second mid. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right. So now I would like to discuss about some general rules and regulation of IUPAC, which you have to follow. And in some cases, if you disobey these rules, you have to give penalty. Okay. So better you should know these general policies, general rules and regulations very early of your semester. So let's start general policy. First general policy, some academic offenses. Like what are the activity if you perform those activity will be, here some activities are given, which activities basically we consider as academic offense in IUPAC. You guys are not allowed to do this thing. What is the first one? Plagiarism. Do you know what is plagiarism? Anyone? What does it mean? Plagiarism? Can you repeat again, Tanvir?
Sir, copying someone's content.
Yeah.
And run it in our own name. Okay.
Very good. Okay, right. Tanvir is very correct. So that means I am using someone's property without giving him or her credit, isn't it? Okay. Suppose someone basically sing a song, okay, and release in the YouTube, and somehow I claim I'm basically using that song, okay, in my movie or in my telefilm, okay, without giving that person credit, isn't it? So this is basically one kind of plagiarism. Okay, right. Then cheating in the examination, aiding or abetting. That means if you help someone in the examination, if you can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. Now clear.
Okay, all right. Okay, so during the examination, you are not allowed to do any unfair means. Okay, that is the thing. Then second point, assignment prepared by others. I am giving you an assignment, but you are assigning that assignment to others. Okay, your family members or friends, and you are telling that this assignment is prepared by me. On that time, this will be academic offense. Don't do that. Then impersonation of other students at the examination. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, in Bengali, একজনের হয়ে আরেকজন examination দিয়ে দেয়া. Okay. Then misrepresentation of information, falsification of academic record. So if you falsify any academic record, okay, that is also one crime. Unruly behavior with instructor and classmates. During the class time, you are not allowed to do this type of thing. And university will consider these things are academic offense. Okay. committing an academic offense may result in F grade or dismissal from the university. So be careful about it. Then general policy, some other general policy, DBC. DBC means dress and behavior code. Okay, D for dress, B for behavior, and C for code. So as we are not, meeting, okay, each other physically, so you might think that, why this dress code is important? Okay, dress code is very, very important, as because when you wear proper dress, when you maintain the proper dress code during the class time, on that time it basically shows your sincerity. It basically shows you are very serious about the class. Okay, suppose you can see that I am basically wearing my university ID card. I am basically wearing my tie. Okay, and even I am basically unfold my sleeve. Can you see that? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
I am basically wearing the formal dress code of IUPAC. Okay, I can also wear a round neck T-shirt, isn't it? And if I wear a round neck T-shirt and if I appear in front of you, what do you think? You guys will not give me that much importance, isn't it? To me, you might think that, okay, so who is this guy, isn't it? Okay, so that's why dress code is matter. Okay, and you can say that dress is our second skin, isn't it? You know what is skin? This is our skin, isn't it? And dress is our second skin. Okay, that is the thing. So we have to wear proper dress code. We have to maintain proper dress code during the virtual class time event. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
And another point I would like to mention about dress code, like you might think that, sir, we are going to face the job interview after 4 years. So why we need to maintain formal or proper dress code? So if you wear the formal dress code for the very first time, and if you face the interview by wearing the formal dress code for the very first time, you will not feel comfortable. Okay, you will start doing like this. Okay, you are going to you will not feel comfortable. Okay, inside your formal dress. Okay, that is the thing. So this is, what you have to practice from the very beginning of your university life. Okay, that is the thing. Dress code. Second point I would like to mention, you can see here, the second point given here, English, English, English. Okay, 3 times they mention about English. Okay, so nowadays you already know what is the importance of English. English is our, not mother language. It is the second language in our country, and internationally this one is recognized language. So if you have very good idea, very good control over English, if you have very good fluency in English, on that time, everywhere you will get advantage. Okay, that is the thing. Even when you will be able to conduct or not conduct, when you are going to face the job interview, on that time you have to speak in English. Nowadays, those who are the interviewer, they always ask you questions in English. So it is very good practice to speak in English at the very beginning of your university life. Am I clear to you? So during the viva time, during the class conduction time, during the interaction time, we have to speak in English. Am I clear to you about English?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I know, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So the thing is that I know that many of us feel very shy to speak in English. Okay, they might think that, okay, so if I speak in English, there might be some mistake when I will talk. But if you feel shy, you will not be overcome your lacking. Okay, whatever the English you have, speak in English. Okay, whatever the level you know about English, utilize those. Okay, apply those. Okay, but once upon a time, what happened, like when you were a school student or university student, you didn't get that much opportunity to speak in English. Okay, but now you have opportunity. You can talk to your friends, you can talk to me, speak in English. Okay, that is the thing. And in this way, you will be able to get more fluency. Okay, get more control over the English. Okay, so this is my humble request to all of you. Please speak in English. Don't feel shy. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Then some exam rules are given here, like no makeup examination. If you miss the examination, there is no late examination. Okay. Then multiple seats. Okay, so multiple seats. Okay, multiple sets. Okay, during the exam time, I can set multiple set of questions for you guys. Okay, so there is no option to, copy from each other. You have to be self-dependent. Okay. Then final examination will cover the entire course syllabus. In first term, we have very short syllabus. Midterm, we have again short syllabus. But in final examination, you have to cover the whole book. That is the thing. That means first term and midterm syllabus will be included in your final syllabus. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Okay, some other rules are given for class participation. Don't be late in the class. Okay, so do not late in the class, as we are, now we are using virtual platform. So sometimes what happens, it might take, long time. Okay, a good amount of time, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to connect with the class. So I'm requesting all of you, please try to connect yourself with the class at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes before. Okay, attendance will be taken within 5 minutes. Okay, so at the very beginning, from the next class, at the very beginning, I'm going to take your attendance. Okay, do not miss any class, because if you miss one class, you will not be able to understand the next class. Okay, it will be very tough to understand. Okay, then class participation and presentation. During the class time, please participate. Okay, ask me questions. Okay, don't feel shy. Don't feel afraid that if I ask questions, sir might criticize me or others might criticize me. Okay, don't think like that. Okay, ask me questions. Okay, no gossiping, sleeping, or noise making. Okay, right. Then raise hand or take permission to ask questions. Be patient and be helpful to others. Okay, these are the manners. This is the etiquette you have to follow during the class time. Okay, so I'm going to share the next option, next slide. Okay, again I'm sharing my slide. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So assignment and quiz test. Okay, about assignment and quiz test. When I will give you an assignment, definitely there will be a deadline. Okay, within the deadline, you have to submit the assignment. So if you miss the deadline, definitely you have to give some penalty. You will lose some marks for that. Okay, and about quiz test, there might be some pre-announcement quiz test or surprise quiz test. Okay, so that's why what you have to do whenever you attend any class, after completing the class, please go through the content of that class, because anytime I might take your surprise quiz test. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, right. Okay, so we already covered this one. Okay, about lecture plan. Okay, let me show you the lecture plan now. Okay, I'm going to show you the lecture plan. I'm sharing another Word document with you. Can you see now the Word document?
Yes, sir.
On your screen? Right.
Yes, sir.
So here, okay, so here I'm showing lecture plan. Okay, so can you see the lecture plan now? Lecture schedule?
Yes, sir.
Let me zoom in. Okay. Okay, now the text are big. You can easily see it. Okay, so now here you can see lab class 1. Okay, we are going to discuss about in the first hour. We are discussing about the orientation class, and second class we are going to discuss about basic structure of computers. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
In the next class, we are going to discuss about Microsoft Office Word. Okay, Then next lab class we will discuss about how we can use our Microsoft Office PowerPoint and other things. So in this way, class by class, you will get the breakdown. Okay, class by class, you will get the breakdown. But remember, one lab class means 2 hours. Okay, so that means in this semester, we are going to get in total 14 lab classes. That means we are going to spend in total 28 hours on this course. Okay, right. Okay, so this is the lesson plan. Sorry, lecture wise breakdown. Again, I'm sharing my slides.
Sir, I have a question.
Please. What is the
Sir,
question?
in this course, won't we have learn about the computer hardware?
Okay, so for computer hardware, we will learn about very basic part of computer hardware. Okay,
Yeah,
very basic about computer hardware.
I was talking
Right.
about the basic part, sir.
Right. In the basic level of computer hardware we will learn. Okay, but we have another course, computer hardware. Okay, and networking. So on that course, you will learn in detail about the computer hardware. Okay, that is it. Am I clear to you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Basically, in this fundamental course, we are going to learn about hardware, we are going to learn about software, we are going to learn about networking, database. Okay, so programming, all the things we will learn, but the very basic things. Okay.
Basic thing. Yeah.
Okay. So now let me summarize our course. Course outline. Okay, you have to maintain proper dress code. It will be better if you are able to maintain the proper dress code. Be regular and punctual during the class time. Okay, so when you attend the virtual class, please keep with you a notebook and pen. Okay, so whenever I basically tell you a specific thing to note, please note it down. Okay, so pen and paper. Please take one pen and paper with you. Always speak in English. Whatever the English level you have, don't worry about it. Nobody is going to laugh at you. Okay, don't worry about it. Speak in English. Okay, right. So switch off your mobile phone. Mobile phone means during the class time, do not open your speaker until or unless you are going to talk. Okay, when you talk, only then unmute yourself. Okay, so speak properly. And I saw during your initiation time, many of our students attend the initiation. Laying on the bed. Okay, they are basically attending the initiation program. They are opening their webcam, laying on the bed. That means অনেকে খাটের মধ্যে শুয়ে শুয়ে ইনিশিয়েশনে অংশগ্রহণ করছে. It look weird, isn't it? It look odd. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, right. Be serious. Okay, and be sincere. Right. Take proper preparation for the next class. Okay. So what I am going to do before the next class, I am going to share a document about the next class. That means in our next class, what are the topics I am going to discuss. So what you have to do, you have to go through that document so that you can understand from the next class what are the topics we are going to cover. So that is called lesson plan. Okay, lesson plan for the next class I am going to upload in a specific place from where you will be able to access those documents. Before attend the next class, please go through that lesson plan. What advantage you will get? You will be able to understand which topic we are going to cover in the next class. Okay, you can take preparation accordingly, and easily you can catch the lecture. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Let me show you a sample lesson plan. Okay, I'm sharing sample lesson plan with you. Okay, so can you see my lesson plan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So in this lesson plan, you can see that at first the course code and the course name given, then the instructor name, my name is given, even Rakibul Hassan, then department CSC, then course, title of this class, okay, course orientation class, and here you can see the reference number, then target population, that is student of fundamental of computer and application lab course, okay, and duration of this first hour is 60 minutes, okay, right. And what is the aim of this class? You can see here. Can anyone read this one? Aim of this class. Anyone read it? Any of you, please read it.
To introduce the students with the course and create a friendly atmosphere so that they can feel confident and eager to learn.
Okay, very good. Tanvir, thank you. So that means the main aim is to introduce students with the course and create a friendly atmosphere so that they can feel confident and eager to learn. Okay, that is the thing. And so today's learning outcome, okay, for this class, you can go through this one, and then you will get time by time breakdown, okay, time to time breakdown. First 5 minutes, what we are going to do, next 15 minutes, which topics we are going to cover, and last 5 minutes, which topic we are going to cover. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For
Yes, sir.
each and every class, I am going to prepare this lesson plan, and I am going to upload this lesson plan before the next class, so that you can understand which topic we are going to cover in our next class. Okay. What do you think? Isn't it helpful to you?
Yeah, very much helpful for us.
Okay. So in the course outline, you will get day by day breakdown, but in the lesson plan, you will get time to time breakdown. Okay. This one is more specific. Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you. So next thing I would like to share, that is from where you will get these resources. Okay. Many of you are thinking that, okay, sir, showing different documents to us, but from where we are going to get this document. Okay. Now I'm going to share that place. From the University Authority, they already share a Google Classroom code, as well as I also share my Google Classroom code through my email, isn't it? All of you have my Google Classroom code, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
have.
sir. We have.
Okay, all right, all right. So let me show you my Google Classroom to you. I'm sharing another screen with you. Can you see my web browser now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Can you see my web browser now, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is your Google Classroom. Okay, so let me show you. This is your Google Classroom. Okay, so you can also use this link. Okay, you can also use this link directly access this Google Classroom, and this is the code. Okay, so can you see now the code, Google Classroom code, which I already shared to you. Okay, that is the thing. Right. So just go to the Google Classroom, join, and when you join, on that time you need this code. Okay, that is the thing. All right. Okay. So here you can see the classwork, isn't it? The classwork tab is given here. Can you see the Classroom tab?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My mouse pointer. Follow my mouse pointer. Okay. And if I click on the Classroom, on that time you will get my resources. You will get the resources. Okay. Lecture resources. Right. So here, okay. So here the first one is, you can see here. Okay. So the first one you can see here, the course outline. Okay. Course outline. If you click on this course outline, on that time, all of you please switch off your microphone, please. Okay. So
Sir, noise, sir.
There is so much noise, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, all of you please mute your microphone. Okay, thank you. Okay. So now if you click on this course outline, now can you see?
Yes, sir.
Very noise, sir.
Someone making noise. Okay. Let me take action.
Sir, you mute all the microphones. That will be good, I think.
Okay, all right. Okay, so all of you are mute now. So when I ask you question on that time, please open your microphone. Okay, otherwise not. Okay, so now you can see here the course outline. If you click on this document, then it will open basically. Okay, then here you can see the lesson plan. Okay, lesson plan. Okay, class 1, class 2, class 3 and 4. Okay, that means in our next class we are going to discuss about this topic. Okay, this is the lesson plan for class 3 and 4. I mean next class 2 consecutive hours lesson plan this one is. Okay, right. And then you can see the course lecture. Okay, the first lecture I already uploaded. You can download it from this Google Classroom. So am I clear to you how to download these resources from this Google Classroom?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay. And then I would like to show you another place. I also invite all of you in this Facebook group, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And many of you already sent requests. I can see here 4 requests is pending. So let me approve all of them. Rishad Raihan present here? Rishad, are you present? Okay, I'm approving Rishad. Tanvir Ahmed Khan present here?
Yes, sir. I'm present.
Okay, Tanvir, I'm approving you. Then Sifat Anam. Sifat, are you present?
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Okay, I am also approving you. Then Orpita, are you present here? Orpita Das. Okay, I am also approving Orpita. Okay, right. Okay, so that is the thing. Please join this group. Okay, I already sent the link to all of you. Please join the group. Okay, that is the thing. So inside that group, we can discuss further. Okay, if any notice I need to give, I can give that notice over there. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, all right. So what else left? You already know about the Zoom. So I think now you are very familiar about the platform. Okay, Zoom, then Google Classroom, and the Facebook group. Okay, that is the thing. Right. Okay, all right. Okay. So now I think it's better to give your introduction with me. Okay, you already know about myself. Okay, but now I would like to know about you. Okay, so some of you basically attend the class late. Okay, so for those students, I'm giving my introduction again. Okay, so again I'm giving my introduction. Myself, I am MM Rakibul Hassan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I basically joined in this university in the year of 2016. Till then, I am working with IUPAC. I would like to say that, I always like to say that I am basically one of you, because I basically completed my graduation from this university. So I am also one proud alumni of IUPAC. After completing my graduation, I basically completed my master's from Dhaka University under Management Information System Department. So in a sense, I can say that I have specialization on MIS. Before joining in this university in the year of 2016, I have 1.5 years work experience in a multinational company, and the company name is Daraz.com. You're already familiar with this Daraz.com. And in this university, I have another identity. I am basically responsible to take care of IBAT BNCC Platon. Do you have any? Do you have idea about IBAT and BNCC Platon? Any idea, anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So this one is basically one paramilitary reserve force. Okay. So in private university, there are maybe 2 or 3 universities. They have this facility. I mean, students can join as cadets. Okay, BNCC cadets in IBAT BNCC Platon. Basically, they can
I
work.
can't hear you properly.
Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so I am also responsible to take care of IBAT BNCC Platon. Can you guys hear me now? There are little
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I am basically also working as professor under officer in IBAT BNCC Platon. Okay, and currently I live in Gazipur. Though I also live at Uttara, as Uttara is my working place, but currently I'm living in Gazipur. Okay, do you have any idea about Gazipur Takshal? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, I live in Gazipur Takshal. Is there anyone from Gazipur here?
Yes, sir. I'm
Sir,
from.
I'm from Gazipur too.
Tanvir, where you are from? Gazipur where?
And I'm actually at the edge of Gazipur. It's actually in the border of Gazipur and Savak.
Okay, all right.
It's where it is at actually, and Nandor Park.
Okay, okay. And Shubham?
I'm from Gazipur Chaurasta.
Oh, you are near to me. Okay.
Yes.
Then you must know Gazipur Takshal, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I know it.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay, all right. Okay, basically, Takshal is the place where basically we produce currency. Okay.
Yes, sir.
From Bangladesh.
Money making place.
Okay. Right. Money making factory. Right.
Yes, sir.
Not only money, other security products they also produce.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now it's time to give your introduction. Okay, so one by one, I am calling your name. So please mention your, basic introduction. Okay, so I would like to start with Sabbir. Sabbir Hassan, can you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Sabbir?
Yes, sir.
Sabbir, can you please mention your ID?
Yes, sir.
What is your ID, Sabbir?
2020 30 2020 34.
3034.
Ji, sir.
Last 4 digits 3034. Okay, all right. Sabbir, can you please give your introduction now to all of us?
Yes, sir. Sir, myself Sabbir Hassan. I am from Kustia.
Anything else you'd like to add, like what you dislike, what is your hobby? Anything you can tell us. Okay.
So I have a problem, sir. Net slow, so I can't hearing your.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Sabbir, can you hear me?
Little slow, sir.
Sabbir, can you hear me now? Hello, Sabbir. Okay, maybe he has some network problem. Tanvir Ahmed Khan.
Yes, sir. My ID is 20203036.
3036.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Carry on.
Sir, I'm Tanvir Ahmed Khan. I was born in Khulna, and now I am totally shifted in Gazipur. And I have SSC from Kofiluddin Ahmed Public School and College.
Can you hear me, Tanvir? Okay, so our next student is Mehdi Hassan Saju. Saju, can you hear me? Saju, can you hear me?
I can't hear you properly.
Tanvir, can you hear me now, Tanvir?
Yes, sir. My ID is 20203029.
3029. Okay, all right. Saju, carry on. Give your introduction, please.
Sir, are you hearing me?
I can hear you. Saju, carry on.
You're not moving unless you. I mean, without you.
Saju, can you hear me now?
Sir, hello.
I can hear you, Saju.
Yes, sir. I'm hearing you.
Saju,
Yes, sir.
give
My ID
introduction again,
is
please.
2020. My ID is 20203029.
Right. Okay, carry on.
So,
Something about yourself?
the connection is very good, sir.
We can hear you. Carry on. Hello. So maybe Saju has some internet issue. So Dihan, Rakib Hassan Dihan, can you hear me?
Sir,
Rakib Hassan
sir.
Dihan, can you hear me?
Yes,
Dihan, what is your ID?
sir, I can hear you.
Right. What is your ID, Dihan?
My ID is 3038.
3038. Okay, all right. Can you please give me your introduction?
I'm Rakibullah Sandihan from Training. I was born here and grew up in a small town. It's named Punagaji, and I completed my PSc, JSc, and SSC in Shine Academy School and College. And after that, I attended Feni Government College for my higher secondary certificate. And then I was planning to get admitted myself for higher studies abroad, but unfortunately for some financial and family problem, I could not get admitted. And now I'm here. Actually, I am fascinated to run some business like e-commerce. Now I am working with more than 20 handcrafter. Actually, they made necklace, pendant, and some kind of all the ornaments that is made by hand. And I am I'm working with them. Actually, they are from several villages of Bangladesh. All of them are housewives, but most of them are from established family. Actually, they are trying to build them as some optional career. That's all, sir.
Okay, that's very good. I really appreciate your entrepreneur as well. Thank you. Okay, then Dhruvo. Dhruvo, can you hear me?
Yes,
Dhruvo,
sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Dhruvo, your ID, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, my ID is 20203041.
3041, right. So tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I am from Naga district. It's in Rache division. So I have completed my HSC. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Dhruvo, carry on.
Okay. I am from Naga district. It is in Rache division. division. I have completed in 2016 get into some business with my father, but that could not happen too. Then I went to also. Then I thought let's do graduation, and I was looking for a better university, but reasonable cost. Football is my love. Football is my passion. I have it El Clasico in Camp Nou, and I want to travel the world. That's all, sir. I can't hear you, sir.
Dhruvo, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dhruvo, for your nice
Thank you, sir.
introduction. Okay, then who left? Najmus Sakib. Can you hear me, Sakib?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Sakib, can you please mention your ID?
Yes, sir. My ID is 20203045.
3045. All right. 3045. Sakib, can you please give your introduction?
Yes, sir. I am Nazmus Sakib. I live in Dhaka at Jatrabari. I have completed my HSC examination from BCS to Nur Mohammad Public College. Sir, sir, that's it, sir.
That's it. Okay, thank you, Sakib. Okay, then next student is Dolon Bishwas. Can you hear me, Dolon?
Yeah.
Sakib, would you like to say something?
No, sir. No.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Dolon, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Sir.
I'm talking about Dolon. Dolon, can you hear me? Dolon Bishwas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dolon, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dolon, what is your ID?
Sir, 20203044.
3044. All right. Dolon, say something about yourself.
Yes, sir. I am Dolon. I'm from Dhaka. I have completed my PSC, JSC, and SSC at Adarsha Vidyaniketan Manikdi, and I completed my HSC in Shahid Police College, Mirpur 14.
All right. Anything else you would like to share? Dolon, anything else you'd like to share?
Sir, I can't hear you. Sir,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Dolon? Hello? Dolon, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Okay, I would like to invite our next student, Mohammad Nurul Afsar. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What is your ID?
Sir, yes, sir. 2020 3025.
3025. All right.
Yes, sir.
Carry on. Let's carry on.
Sir, I am from Ashulia.
Okay.
Shabar. But my current, it is my current hometown, but my hometown is Chittagong, original Chittagong, but it is current city. I live in here. Now I am working web development. I now PHP, Java, JavaScript. and jQuery, HTML5, CSS, etc. I like analysis very much. It is just it. Analysis is my favorite very much.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So already you have very good idea about computer science, I guess. Okay. Right. Okay. So our after done, then our next student. I can't see your name here. The name given here, Pocophone. Who is Pocophone?
Sir, this is Mr. Shifat Anam, sir. Okay, Pocophone here.
Okay.
I can't change my name there. So, you said that Pocophone.
Right.
My name is Shifat Anam.
How to spell it? S-H?
Sifatanam.
Again, please.
Sifat Sifat Anam Anam.
Okay, Sifat Anam. Okay, now it is
Sir,
Sifat Anam.
my ID is 20203042.
3042. All right. Okay. Sifat Anam.
Yes.
Carry on.
Sir, I live in Rajshahi Nauga, and my friend is Dhruva Sarkar. He's before he's talking, and I completed my HSC SSC from Mahadevpur, Rajshahi Nauga, and
Okay.
I was in Dhaka for admission, but I can't admitted any public university. So I decided to completed my the computer science engineering from any public private varsity. So I choose IUBAT. So that's
Okay,
it, sir. And I am very much and thank you, sir. That's
Okay,
all. That's
thank
all.
you.
That's all from me.
Thank you, Anam. Thank you for your nice introduction. So next student,
Sir,
please.
let me add something. Me and Shifat, we grew up together, sir.
Together, sir. Actually, we are from primary stage, primary friend.
That means both of you are bosom friends. I understand.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
We are-
our home is not far, not very far.
Okay. And where you guys from?
It's
just 1 kilo. My home and
less than 1
his-
kilo, maybe.
Can you please repeat your home district again?
Less than actually.
Yeah.
Where is your home district, Dhruva and Sifat?
Rajshahi Nauga.
Nauga district, sir. Nauga district.
Nauga district, sir.
What about mango? What about mango in your
Yeah,
area? So you guys can parcel us some mango. Okay, we can give you our
Sir,
Very
home
much
address.
very qualityful, sir. Very qualityful.
Yes, definitely. You guys are supplying
Yes.
mango all over the country. Definitely the
Yes,
quality.
sir.
is there.
Nauga is now right top.
yes, top. If
Okay, so I am requesting other students of this class. If you need mango, then you can talk to these two friends, Sifat and Dhruvo. Okay, they are going to provide us mango.
Obviously, sir.
if
Obviously.
we were in campus, we would
Should we-
obviously at least.
Should we give payment or without payment? You are going to give us.
Without payment, sir. Why
Without
payment? why are you asking question about payment, sir? I will give you free.
Nice to hear.
Yes, sir.
Thank
We'd
you.
be happy. We'd be
Thank
happy
you.
to. Thank you.
Thank you
sir.
for your
Happy to, yes,
generosity.
sir.
Thank you. Right. Okay, then
you, sir.
Sadiq, Samin. Sadiq, can you hear me, Sadiq? Sadiq, we can't hear you. Sadiq, your audio is not working.
Please unmute your audio.
Sadiq, unmute your audio. Now talk, Sadiq, now talk. Again, it is mute. Sadiq, we can't hear you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Can
you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Right, now we can hear you. Carry on, Sadiq. What is your ID, Sadiq?
20203033.
3033. Okay, all right.
Yes, sir. Thank you for this opportunity to introduce myself. I am Khandakar Sadiq Hasan Samin. I'm coming from Sherpur. My all SSC, JSC, HSC, all Sherpur College. And I come Dhaka to get admission in public university, Joshore, SAST, NSU, Noakhali. I admitted, but not good subject. I wanted to be a pharmacist, but I have a soft corner of pharmacy. I'm making drugs from, and literally, I'm very interesting to pharmacy, but nowadays, computer, I have no idea of computer science and engineering, but family and society can.
Okay, thank you for your honesty.
But I want to know computer science. Sorry, sir?
Right. I basically appreciate your honesty that you say that you have a soft corner about pharmacy, but somehow you diverted.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So now, as you got admitted in CSE department, so definitely now you have to grow your passion in CSE, isn't it? There are not.
Yes, sir. Programming.
Carry on, Sadiq.
Sir, hello.
We can hear you, Sadiq. Carry on.
Sir, I'm software pharmacy, but C programming and programming is like good for me. And HTML, I passed HSC exam, so I think it's easy and creative something. So I wanted to be a scholarship in higher education and chance to be a Google.
Okay, very good. You should have passion, right? Very good. Okay, so definitely CSE also very, interesting subject. Okay, and definitely this is the most creative one. Okay, here you will get many scope to do many things. Okay, you can utilize your creativity. Okay, definitely. And from the very beginning, you should have passion, like Google or other giant company, Microsoft. Okay, you should have passion to join over there. Thank you. Okay. So Sadiq done. Okay.
Sadiq Samin.
Samin, right. So next student, I would like to invite Rimu. Can you hear me? Rimu, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Rimu, how are you?
Sir, fine. How are you, sir?
I'm also fine, thank you. So can you please mention your ID?
My ID is 20203037.
3037. Okay. So say something about yourself, Rimu.
My name is Rabika Sultana Rimu. I am from Mymensingh. I completed my whole school life at Primary School and completed HSC, Muslim Girls School and College. That's it, sir.
That's it. Okay, all right. Thank you, Rimu. Then we have another student. Okay, thank you. So I don't know how to pronounce your name. FTSAIT. Site. FT site. Is it your name? Hello? Okay, he has gone or she has gone. Okay, is there anyone left to give introduction?
Yes, sir. I am.
Shubho. Okay, Shubho, carry on.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. My name is Shubho.
Mention your ID first.
My ID is 20203039.
3039. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, as we are talking about academic career, I almost used to live in my hometown, Gazipur. I completed my SSC in zero to SSC in rural school named Impu Angels School. I know it's a kind of awkward name, but yeah, Impu Angels School is my primary level school. Okay, and then I got admitted to Uttara High School and College, which is established in Uttara, obviously, and then I passed somehow, and then I what I say. I took a different kind of admission the in Dhaka, obviously, and then somehow my luck favor on Dhaka Engineering College. Dhaka Engineering College is kind of affiliated program with Dhaka University, and I obviously get paid there and everything whatever, and then somehow they stopped their affiliation program, and I just got messed up. And then I got paid my back everything, my money obviously, and I took admission to this IUBAT University. I was recommended by my sister who is in MBA in this IUBAT, and then yes, and that's it.
Okay, thank you, Subho.
And I want to add something else about my dream, which is Google. Obviously, the Google. Then you can ask me a question why. Yeah, I like to solve the questions, kind of different kinds of sections like C++ programming, obviously. But at the early age, I just got learned HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, and I am trying to learn the Python. But yeah, it's very much unfriendly to me. Okay, that's it. See you again. Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Thank you, Shubho. We really appreciate your big dream, and we can see that you are very cautious. Even in virtual platform, you are wearing mask onto your face.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then who left? Anyone left to give introduction?
Sir, Mehdi Hassan Shaju.
Mehdi Hassan. Mehdi Hassan, please.
So my ID is 20203029.
Okay.
I'm Mehdi Hassan Shaju. I am from Gazipur. So I have completed my JSC SSC from Ansarvedi School and College in Gazipur. And ASSC have completed from Government Bangla College in Mirpur 1. So I did not try any public university in Bangladesh because my dream was higher education from abroad. But COVID-19 has destroyed this. But my dream is still alive. So I will try next time for higher education from abroad. It's my dream.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kaju. Then anyone left to give introduction? I'm taking your attendance. So if you don't give your introduction, then you will not get your attendance. So is there anyone left? Anunna Ahmed?
Hello? Yes, sir.
Carry on.
Sir, my ID is 20203035.
2035. All right. Anunna, say something about yourself.
Yes. Yes, sir. I'm from Dhaka, and I have completed my JSC, SSC, and HSC from Shohid Police City School and College. Sir, I live in now. Sir, I completed many years from in Mirpur, but my current location is in Jatrabad.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Anunna. Then who next? I can utter your name. What is your name? ZF, HF, something like that. Is there anyone left? I can see your picture now.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is Mohammad Abdul Rauf. I am
Abdul
Joint
Rauf.
Secretary to the government. My son is your student. Right
Okay,
now,
okay,
a
okay.
little bit, he is right now away from the computer, sir. May I introduce himself?
Okay. Please, please.
ID is 20203032.
3032. All right.
KSM Tahmid Rahman Mashfi. His name
Mashfi.
is KSM Tahmid Rahman Mashfi.
Okay, all right. I'm taking note.
Mashfi did his HSC from Milestone College, Dhaka, and obtained Golden GPA, GPA 5. SSC from Hobbyganj Government High School.
All right.
And currently he is residing in Uttara, Sector 11. He will be joined soon, inshallah, sir, and later I will talk to you. I have rang several times, but unfortunately I could not contact with you.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay,
So on
thank
behalf
you.
of me and my family and Mashfi, I welcome all the new entrants and also my greetings to you all, sir.
Thank you, thank you. And we hope that we will meet with Mashfi very soon. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir, certainly, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, is there anyone left to give you attendance?
He is just for a little bit, he is right now away from computer. I am with him. I will join again, sir. How long the class will continue, sir?
Till 4:15.
Okay, so I think by this time he will come, sir, inshallah.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I guess no one left. I already got 14 of your attendance, okay, and introduction. So I really appreciate your introduction, nice introduction. So is there anyone who would like to share anything? Some of you could not share some information due to poor internet connection. If you want, you can share now. Okay, so if you guys are not willing to share anything, then I would like to basically show the first lecture, okay, of our course. Let me share you another. Okay, so before discuss about the lecture, I would like to discuss about another important issue. Methodology of course conduction. Okay. I'm sharing my screen with you. Can you guys see these slides?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
We can see, sir.
All right. So the thing is that how we are going to conduct our class, that is the question. Okay. In virtual meeting, how we are going to conduct our class. Basically, in our class, there will be 4 domains, that means 4 types of participants will be present. First participant is the student, okay, then convener, then reputier, and then course leader. Okay, these 4 participants we have in our class. Class convener, one person will be class convener, then second person will be reputier, okay, third person will be course leader, and rest of us will be participants. Okay, now you might ask me one question: what is the role of course convener or class convener? Okay, so again, poor internet connection. So can you guys hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
there is some noise.
Okay, so I'm requesting all of you, please again mute your
Please
microphone.
unmute all of your.
Okay, right. So I think now you can hear me, isn't it? Okay. So the first thing I would like to mention, as a convener, what you have to do. As a convener, you have to welcome the class. We are going to select one person. Okay. At the very beginning of our class, we are going to select one person as our convener, class convener. Okay. And as convener, what you have to do, you have to welcome all the participants in the class. First task as convener. Second task, then you have to basically, though it is written place of IUPATM, we have place of IUPATM, that is we will speak in English all the time in IUPAT, and we will help each other to speak in English. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, this type of place we have to recite very beginning of our class. As it is not physical class, you guys need not to recite this place of IUPATM. The next task you have to perform, he or she will request the repetier of the last class session to make a brief presentation on the summary of the topic covered the last class. That means convener will request the repetier to summarize the previous class. Okay. The third task convener will perform, the convener will invite for any comments or addition from the participants in the class. That means after brief discussion of previous class by the repetier, convener will ask the class participant that, do you guys have any question regarding the previous class? If the participants, they have any question, they will raise the question, and as a course teacher, I am going to clarify their doubt. Okay. And the next task convener will perform, that is announce the topic of the day. Okay. That means in today's class, what topic we are going to discuss. Okay, that topic convener will announce. Okay, and the convener will get that information from the lesson plan. As I already mentioned before the class, I am going to upload the lesson plan. Okay, and then convener will hand over the control of the class to the course instructor. Okay, and the last task convener will perform, that is
Sir, we can't hear you.
Can you just hear me now?
Repeat again.
Okay, okay.
Please repeat again.
Okay, I'm repeating the thing again. Okay, so as a convener, what you have to do, all of you have to play role as convener. Okay, each and every class we are going to select one person as convener. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as a convener, what you have to do, at first you have to welcome the class. Okay, second task, what you have to do, you have to you have to invite the repetier to summarize the previous class. Okay, in our previous class, what we discussed, repetier will describe the thing briefly, but you have to invite the repetier as convener. Third task you have to perform, you have to, after repetier completes his discussion, you have to ask the participant that, do you have any question regarding the previous class? Am I clear to you? Right. Then next task convener will perform, he will invite the course teacher to start the class, and then he or she will take his or her seat, and when 5 minutes remain of the class, convener will give a reminder to the course teacher that, sir or madam, you have 5 minutes left. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, and the last task convener will perform, that is the person, the convener, he will give the vote of thanks. Am I clear to you? What are the roles we have to perform as convener? Any question, anyone? Is that clear to you? What is the role you have to perform as convener?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've got it.
Should I repeat again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm giving a demonstration. Suppose I am today's convener. Okay, so what I have to do? First of all, I have to welcome the class. I would like to say that, okay, so hello everyone, assalamu alaikum, and good afternoon to all of you. I am MM Rakibul Hassan. I am welcoming all of you in our today's lab class. This is the welcome. Okay, first task I have to perform. Then second task, I have to invite the repetier. How I can say that? Now I would like to invite our today's repetier Mr. Sabir Hassan to sum up the previous class. Then Sabir will come. Sabir will summarize the previous class. Okay. Then I have to say that Sabir, thank you. Okay. Then I have to ask the participant. Do you guys have any question regarding the previous class? If any participant has any question, they will raise the question. And as course teacher, I have to give the answer. If they do not have any question, or after the question answer session, convener will request the course teacher that, like that, sir, I am requesting our honorable teacher to start our class. In this way, he will invite me as a convener. He or she will invite me. Then I will start my class. I will continue my class. But when 5 minutes left, convener will give me a reminder. Sir, you have only 5 minutes left. Am I clear to you? What is the role you have to perform? Now is it clear to you?
Very clear.
Okay.
Yes, very clear.
Yes. Very good. So next participant is what? Reputier. Okay, reputier means actually what? Who basically give the report of the previous class. As a student, all of you have to take notes. In our previous class, which topic we cover. Is it clear to you? And as a reputier, you will say one by one, very briefly. Very briefly, you will say that suppose I am reputier. Okay. How I can start? Thank you, convener, Mr. Sabir. I am M. Rakibul Hassan. I am today's reputier. I would like to summarize the previous class. In previous class, I discussed about computer hardware. Under computer hardware, I discussed about motherboard, CPU, RAM, okay, computer monitor. This is the things I discussed. Okay, that is the thing. So in this way, as reputier, you have to summarize the previous class. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
This is the very specific task as reputier you have to perform. Am I clear to you? Reputier task?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir,
thank
yes.
you. And then participant. Who are the participants? I mean, except your convener, reputier, and course leader, rest of us basically what? Participant. Okay, class participant. Okay. What we have to do? If we have any question regarding any issue regarding the previous topic, we can raise the question. Sir, can you please repeat the motherboard part again? Or can you please repeat the CPU part again? Okay, if you have any question as participant, I can raise my question. Is it clear to you? As reputier, what we can do? Sorry, as participant, what we can do?
Sorry, thank you.
Tanvir, I can hear you. Can you repeat the thing again? Your voice is not clear.
Please repeat your specific.
Can't hear you, sir.
Should I repeat the participant part again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So, who are participants? That is the question. So, except convener, reputier, and course leader, except these three persons, rest of us basically what? Participant. Okay, class participant. Okay. So, the role of class participant is only one thing. If you have any question regarding any issue, you can raise your question. How? Suppose I am participant and I have problem in hardware part. So how I can raise my question? So can you repeat, sir, can you repeat the hardware part again? I have problem in this specific point. So in this way, as participant, we can take part. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Now am I clear? Now am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. And the last one is our course leader. So course leader, he basically manages the whole class. He basically manages the whole class. That means, who will be the convener, who will be the reputier. Okay. Then if convener and reputier face any difficulty, then they can talk to the course leader. Am I clear to you? Course leader, he basically the class manager. Okay, you will manage the whole class. Am I clear to you? About
Yes, sir.
course leader? So these are the four participants we have. These are the four participants we have here. We have convener, we have reputier, we have participants, and we have course leader. Okay. So in every class, we are going to select a new reputier, a new convener for each and every class. Okay. That is the thing. So who wants to be the next class reputier? Is there anyone want to be reputier for the next class? Reputier, anyone? I'm giving you floor. Okay. If anyone wants, you can be the reputier for the next class. You have to report basically. In today's class, what we discussed. No one willing to be reputier. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes,
sir. So who want to be the reputier? Anyone? Who want to take the floor?
I can be the reputier, sir.
Okay, Tanvir. Tanvir will be our next class reputier. Okay, I am taking notes. And we need one convener. Who wants to be the convener? We need one person. Convener. Convener. No one.
Give me that too. I want to do the both. I want to do the both.
No, you will get chance to be convener in another class. Okay. As a single person, you cannot perform the both tasks. Okay. Both roles. We need another person. Convener. Anyone willing to be convener, or should I select one? No one willing to be the convener. So let me select one. Okay. Let me see your name. Shubho, can you hear me, Shubho? Masked man, Shubho.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. Shubho, you will be our next class convener. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Shubho will be our
Sir,
next class convener. Shubho, carry on.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
No problem.
And Tanvir will be our next class reputier. Okay, thank you. Congratulations, both of you. So in this way, all of you have to play this role. No one is going to skip. Okay, that is the thing. So why this is important? It will help you to boost up your confidence level. Okay, it will boost up your confidence level. You will not feel shy. Okay, and definitely it will help you to speak in English more fluently. You will get leadership quality. You will learn how to manage. Okay, for this purpose, IUPAC basically practice this culture. Okay, students, they are going to manage the whole thing. Okay, whole class. As a teacher, I just give my lecture. Okay, that is the thing. Okay,
sir.
Please.
What should I do on convener?
Okay, as a convener, at first you have to welcome the class. How you can welcome? Respected sir and my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon to all. I am Shubho. I am today's convener and I am welcoming all of you in our today's class. In this way, you have to welcome. You understand, Shubho? The first point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Second point, you have to invite the reputier. Tanvir will be our reputier. You have to tell that, okay, so now I am requesting Tanvir Ahmed Khan, who is our today's class reputier, to summarize the previous class. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
When
Yes, sir.
Tanvir summarize the session, then you have to tell that thank you, Tanvir. You have to give thanks to Tanvir. and then you have to ask the participant that, do you guys have any questions regarding previous class? Okay. So other participants raise the question if they have any question. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and if they do not have any question, or after the question answer session, you have to tell me that now I would like to request our honorable teacher, MM Rakibul Hassan, to continue the class. Then I will start my class. I will give you thank you, and I will continue my class. Subho, are you okay? Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm okay.
At last, when only 5 minutes left for the class, you have to give me a reminder. You have to tell me that, sir, you have only 5 minutes left for our class.
Yes.
You understand? You have to give me a reminder. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. I'm clear.
That means as a convener, you are responsible to manage the whole class. You will be able to control the class. Okay. And we need one course leader. Okay, who wants to be the course leader? Course leader. Anyone?
I want to be a course leader.
You want to be the course leader? You will get the chance to be course leader in another class. We already select you as reputier. Okay. So for the next class, you are the reputier. We need another person. Okay. To be the course leader. Anyone?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Any volunteer? Anyone?
I am to be the course leader.
Okay, Dihan, right? Dihan. Dihan, you are the course leader. I am taking notes. So Dihan, what you have to do? You have to take care of this. Take care of your convener and reputier. Okay, that is the thing, and you have to manage the class. Okay, that is the thing. Am I clear to you, Dihan?
Sir, can I have some questions?
Please, Dihan.
Sir, will I contact the convener or reputier?
No. You need not to play any role during the class time. Before the class time, you have to make sure that your convener and your reputier, both of them are ready. And if they face any problem regarding any issue, you can talk to me. Okay, that is the thing. We are basically following a chain of command. If they face any problem, if your class face any problem, you are going to give me the report. Before the class, by discussing with you, I am going to solve the problem. Am I clear to you, Dihan?
Yes, sir, I'm clear.
You have my phone number, isn't it? You already take note.
Yes, sir, I have the phone number.
Okay, right. So talk to your convener and talk to your reputier. So if they face any difficulty, any problem, okay, or any other classmate of yours, if they face any problem, contact with them and try to solve their problem. If you are not, then talk to me, isn't it? You understand?
Yes, sir, I get it.
Okay. So in this way, all of you have to play reputier, convener, and course leader by rotation. By rotation. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So
question: is the leader permanent or will it change?
No. By rotation, you have to perform this job. This is not permanent. Okay. In our next class, we are going to select another person. Okay, to perform this role. Okay. This is not permanent. Okay, guys. I gave you one Google form link. Did you get the Google form link?
Yes, sir. I have already completed that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Those who are not, please fill up that Google form link as soon as possible. Okay. In your email, I already mentioned the Google form link. So I'm requesting all of you, please fill up that Google form link. Okay. And join the Facebook page, the Facebook group, because I'm going to give you notice time to time in that Facebook group. Okay.
Sir, I have a question.
Please, Tanvir.
What are the programming languages that we will learn?
During your four-year graduation time, you are going to learn about, at first, C programming, then C++, then Java, then C#. Okay, .NET, C#. Okay, these are the things you're going to learn.
On our university teacher the Python.
No. These are
Python
not.
is now
Python is not included here.
Programming language.
Python is not included here, but here we have programming club. Okay, in IBT we have IBT CSE programming club. So if you need any help regarding any language, it might be PHP, it might be Python, it might be Ruby, even Ruby. Okay, if you need any help, you can take support from that club. Okay, programming club. They are going to help you if you need any support. But officially, we basically give lesson on C programming, C++, then Java, then .NET framework. Okay, .NET, C#, .NET. Okay, so any other question from your side? Any question, anyone? No question, everything is clear to you. Hello? From your side, no question. Everything is clear to you.
No, sir, I have questions, but I can't remember all of them right now.
That's why you should, take one paper, pen and paper, okay? Pen and notebook, okay, so that you can write down your thoughts, your queries. Okay, so guys, now I'm going to discuss about another thing, that is, in this virtual platform, sometimes some of you are going out, okay, due to poor internet connection. Sometimes you are missing my lecture, isn't it? So it is basically, it might basically hamper your study. You might you might miss some instruction of mine. So that's why what I'm going to do, I'm basically recording the whole session. I'm recording our online class. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload my class video version, okay, in one platform, and I'm going to share that video with you guys, so that later on you can able to recap the whole class again. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to recorded version of this class with you. Okay. It might be by using Google Drive or by using YouTube platform. So I think it will be helpful to you. If anyone miss any part of the class, you can recap the part from that video lecture. What do you think? It will be helpful or not?
Very helpful.
Okay, all right. So whatever the support you guys need, I'm going to give you that support, because in virtual class, definitely we have some limitation. So, but somehow we have to overcome it. So if you guys face any difficulty, any problem, feel free to share with me. You have my phone number, you have my email address. So anytime you can knock me, no problem. Okay, but make sure that you solve your problem. Okay, instantly. Okay, you will get full cooperation from my side. Am I clear to you?
Yes. We have about 10 minutes left of this class.
Right, we have only 10 minutes left. Thank you, Tanvir. So I am not going to discuss about the lecture, any lecture from the lab course. So from the next class, we are going to discuss about the main content. Okay, main content. I am just sharing the slide, from which slide we are going to discuss. Let me share my slide with you. Okay, so can you just see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So here you can see the first chapter of our lab is web browser. Okay, and in web browser, under web browser, at first we will learn about the basic functions of computer, basic parts of computer. Then we will learn about what is, we will learn about different types of computer. We will learn about web browser. What is web browser? Can you guys hear me? Hello, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, web browser, then who
Yes, sir.
developed the web browser?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the importance of web browser? Okay, we will learn about the basic user interface of this web browser. Okay, and how to use web browser, and at last I'm going to give you some tasks. Okay, as well as we will discuss about our second lecture, that is one how we can use search engine. Okay, how we can do Google search, how we can do advanced search in Google. This type of things we can learn in our next class. Okay. That is the thing. Okay. So if you do not have any question, then that's all about our today's class. But I would like to make sure that is there anyone left or not? Okay. Is there anyone left to give your attendance, give your ID? Anyone left?
No, sir.
Okay, no. But again, let me repeat your name. Okay, so let me give your attendance so that we can discuss. Okay, I'm going to give you attendance. So stay with me. But guys, I need some feedback from your side. So my voice is clear to you.
Your voice is clear, but sir, sometimes it is stuck and we can't hear anything. It's like totally silent, and your face is also
Buffering.
Okay, that is for technical issue. But I think otherwise my voice is clear to you. That is the question.
Yes, sir.
Technical issue.
Voice clear, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you. And what about the speed? What about my speed? Is that okay with you, or should I move slow or move fast?
No, sir. It's okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So can you please summarize the whole class?